Hey guys, so a few weeks ago, Hollywood star Terrence Howard and his wife were vacationing in Uganda, and during that time in Uganda, they had the opportunity to meet the president of Uganda. And apparently, Terrence has like big plans for Uganda, and he met up with the president to have conversations and to share his plans and goals. And all of these plans and goals were recorded and posted to YouTube. There are mixed feelings about this meeting and the whole encounter in general. So without further ado, let's look into this clip so you see exactly what's going on and hear all Terrence has to say. This whole video is 9 minutes long. We're not going to be able to let the whole thing roll. If not, this video is just going to be way too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick important parts that I feel that are the highlights, the main points of the video, this whole meeting, this whole encounter. And that's what we're going to be seeing. But definitely the link to the full video is going to be in the description down below.
Greetings to you, Your Excellency. Thank you for this great honor to meet with me and my wife. We appreciate your leadership in the strong Pan-African spirit that has enabled you to take a center role in uniting Africa. And we also appreciate what you have done regarding the diaspora and asking Africans, people of African descent to return back to Africa so that we can now rebuild Africa the way that it was supposed to be.
Oh, I honestly didn't know that was being done in Uganda. I'm only aware of what Ghana did. I'm all for encouraging African descendants to come back and all of that. So, we're starting off on a good foot. Well, let's keep on going.
I'm very happy with being here as a result of Honorable Frank and Isaac Kagosi, who wanted to make sure that these things would take place. I've heard about Uganda most of my life, the same way that everyone else heard about Uganda. In looking at movies about the guerrillas and all of those things, and you hear stories of the past president that were here, but then you hear stories about what you have done in trying to keep the resources of Uganda here in the country and make sure that the people of Uganda are able to prosper and this land is no longer taken, the properties taken away and given to other people. I was born Terrence Howard. I've become an actor. I've been nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and SAG Awards, but those weren't the things that really moved me. As a child, I studied chemical engineering at Pratt Institute, was there for 2 years until I saw that there was an inconsistency with the math there. And so I went out to explore a new way of understanding how the universe works, and I was able to define the grand unified field equation they've been looking for and put it into geometry. And then with that geometry, I was able to put props on that. And what I'm saying is now we have invented a new form of flight that I would like to bring here to Uganda to replace the drones, to replace the helicopters, to replace the planes. We have all the funding necessary. What we need is just a fertile ground in which to build this.
So when I first saw this clip and I got to this exact point that we are right now, the first thing that came to my mind was, why is this made public? How can we want to talk about vital plans, especially about Africa, and it's televised? Why is it not made private? What happened to the president's conference room or whatever, where they discuss important private, national, continental matters? Like, why is this on YouTube? It just doesn't make any sense.
This is the geometry of hydrogen.
Of
hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
And now you hear the president asking him back questions, meaning this is the first time they are meeting and this is the first time they are having this conversation. So the guy literally has no clue about what's going on.
This is the proton itself. So any bond that hydrogen can make, our linchpins are able to make. So we're talking about unlimited bonding, unlimited predictable structures, supersymmetry, and the linchpins are now able to behave as a swarm, as a colony, that can defend a nation, that can harvest food, that can remove plastics from the ocean, that can give the children of Uganda and the people of Uganda an opportunity to spread this and to sell these products throughout the world. So we are no longer just selling agricultural products and pieces from the land. We can now sell and take center stage with technology. But the main purpose is to defend the sovereignty of a peaceful place and a peaceful people without having to have our young men lose their lives.
That statement, without having our young men to have to lose their lives. What's happening? Why would they lose their lives? It's almost as if it's saying we have to do this. If not, young men would lose their lives. A few days ago, we looked into this movie, Trick Baby. If you've not seen this, it's going to be linked down below in the description, where we saw in the movie them literally talking about the tactics that they use against the Black community, how they use our own people against us. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Hey, look at this fuck nigga selling out. Who the fuck he think he's speaking for? Who finna go over there and fight Uganda? He must be talking for the white folks, cause we ain't finna fight Uganda for shit. Fuck is he thinking? This man really sold out for them people money. He got African Americans over there looking like fucking bullies because these crackers can't win without a few of us on their motherfucking team. So they done put this crash dummy out there. Done sent this crash dummy over there to cause confusion, using stolen Africans as weapons, like I said they always have been doing. This nigga brainwashed just enough. Any nigga with a white wife or husband cannot be trusted. I just knew somebody was going to sell out. They sent an actor over there and they paid this man to go over there and say that shit. And his dumb ass took the money. All money ain't good money. And that's just how you know our stars and movie stars and music stars are all fucking sellouts. Uganda, this motherfucker don't represent the majority of us. That's white folks paying this man to come over there and say that shit. Don't fall for the okie doke. Fuck all of that. Don't fall for the okie doke and y'all don't worry about shit because they don't have enough soldiers to come do shit to y'all. They got to get past everybody to even get to y'all. And you know who they gonna send? Us, because we look like y'all. We're the weapons. Y'all will never mind us while we can sneak in and do fuckery. Selling out. And a lot of them niggas gonna fall right in line. And you know what? Whatever happened to them niggas, happened to them niggas. They deserve everything that happens to them. Sellouts have never, ever been our people on both sides. Sellouts have never been our people. Don't let this motherfucker ruin what we got going. This old crab ass motherfucker here.
If you've not heard, a couple of weeks ago, tons of gold was discovered in Uganda. Since the gold was found in Uganda, people are talking about how America is going to come get it. A Hollywood actor now in Uganda, few weeks after tons of gold was found in Uganda. It looks like one big distraction. Somehow they're coming to infiltrate, maybe using him. Hollywood actor. He has so much dreams and goals. I'm not saying that he could not have had all this. I'm just saying that the time frame.
You don't find that suspicious?
Countries are backing up their currency using gold. China's backed up their currency using gold. So far, people are saying America needs to do the same so that the dollar doesn't lose its value and stuff like that, giving the dollar more strength. That's probably what is going on here. He talked about how he did some research and did this and did that, maths, all of that, but there are no samples, no paperwork to show of, the process of the things he said he's done. I mean, we're not seeing anything. The only thing we're working with here are words coming out of his mouth that he's, taking down on this little piece of paper that he's reading to us now, like a speech or something.
I don't know how well you can see this,
I
but
can see very well.
this is the geometry of hydrogen. It ends up creating 6 pentagons. You should take both because I'll be able to demonstrate from here as well, but he can see them bonding. It generates tangential flight, and that's the ability to fly around one's own center of mass.
So this is one.
This is just one of them, but you can put them together and bond them.
One molecule.
That's one atom.
One atom.
When two of them come together, they make the first molecule.
Okay.
This person says, I don't know about you, but this doesn't make sense. No business here, secure our country. You leave Howard alone. No more private discussions. My question exactly. Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, is pissing himself laughing, I swear. I don't know what these people are doing. It looks like a joke. Looks like a distraction. Aha, okay. So the president couldn't first be briefed about the whole concept before the meeting because he looks like he had no idea what this guy was explaining. I'm a Ugandan. He claimed to have rewritten the periodic table. That's a big claim. First time I hear of such a claim, and I'm 45. If it sounds like BS, chances it is. That's not even quantum physics. Nothing like radioactivity because nothing he said was consistent throughout his speech. There isn't a string of thoughts in his speech. You can't visualize it. He talks about atoms. Laughing emoji. He would have had to spend all his youthful and adult life eating books and living in an extraordinary huge laboratory. But he is an actor. When did he carry out this research? It can't be a bit of this and a bit of that because that's not how things work. Then out of thin air, he talks about its applications in real life that no other one has witnessed. No samples. Exactly what I've been saying. No samples, nothing whatsoever, save for some plastic models. Looks like a con, but I could be wrong and stand to be corrected. I'm going to leave it here. If you want to see the full thing, it's going to be linked down below in the description. What is happening, I want to share with you guys because issues are rising left, right, center. So guys, this is it. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Do you think this is innocent? Do you think he really has, the interest of Africans, Ugandans at heart? Do you think he has honest, big dreams for us? Do you think he's a sellout? Do you think he's selling us out right now? What do you think? I want to hear all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Bye.
Then the true question is, who exactly needs this gold? Please tell me, what exactly in America do African Americans own where we need any of the gold? What do we need the gold for? We don't make computers. The only thing we use gold for is jewelry. What exactly do we need so much gold for? We fucking don't need any, because it's not fucking us that needs the fucking gold. It's not us hoarding the technologies. It's fucking them. And they are all on the same team. This isn't United States versus Uganda. This is black versus white. United States versus Uganda is a distraction because the black people in the United States want nothing to do with the gold. We don't need it for anything. We don't use it for anything. We don't need it. We don't own any factories here that we need gold. We don't need it. What do we need it for? We can only wear so much jewelry. So exactly why the fuck do African Americans need so much gold? It's not us. These are our enemies and they're using us as puppets. These are our enemies.